Meanwhile, another sad story of abuse as a Benoni 7-week-old baby suffered severe injuries. Police have charged the children's parents with abuse after the baby was found with broken ribs and other injuries. ANN7 reporter Avumile Ngonko filed this report.
Sexual abuse, child molestation and child abuse are sadly becoming a common scourge in our society. In the latest case, a 7-week-old baby suffered severe injuries, allegedly at the hands of his parents.
This child also suffered, injuries with broken ribs because of being shaken, and probably because most of the time these children are crying and their parents become very irritable, and they sort of, sometimes shake these kids, bang them against, furniture, or, just push them. So because they are very fragile at that time, so that's why they would be suffering these injuries.
Appearing to be a shaken baby syndrome case, his injuries are likely to have been caused deliberately rather than accidentally.
For a child of 7 weeks old, you can imagine a brand new born baby. We generally handle them with great care. They are generally in a very secure cot, very soft surroundings, in order to prevent any type of injury, as minor as it could be. And for a child to have broken ribs, that would have been caused by direct impact to the chest wall to cause that type of an injury, unless of course the child was involved in some sort of an accident. So that's why we refer to them as non-accidental and intentional injuries.
His life at stake, and at risk of long-term disabilities, the baby suffered broken ribs, a fractured knee and brain injuries.
If we look at the injuries sustained by the ribs, for example, it would have to be a direct impact, and it often is a situation where the child is punched. Okay. When we come to the situation of intracranial bleeding, it's because of the shaking, of the child, and it's the brain sitting inside the skull that moves backwards and forwards, and it's those delicate blood vessels that are broken which causes this type of injury.
The biggest concern now is that cases of child abuse continue to be reported, while some accuse the government of failing to act. Avumile Ngonko, ANN7, Johannesburg.